What I'll do now is ask Auntie Violet Sheridan to come up and do our welcome to country. Auntie Violet's from Ngunnawal country, which is the Aboriginal traditional lands.
Thank you so much. Morning all. I had a hard job to get here. I had to turn this corner, go that corner, go the traffic. Coming at a Gungahlin is shocking, but then I run into traffic on the parkway. Morning, I've been told you all come from different areas, and today is also have some DV in it at the conference for the 3 days that you were here. DV is a passion for me. I was a victim on domestic violence. I married my first husband from up north, I won't say where at, and DV was a problem there because it was an Aboriginal reserve, and what they used to do back those days is it wasn't anyone's business, close the door, shut the door and don't turn the other cheek. So because I was a DV victim myself, I got 3 sons and 1 daughter. And I've brought them up, if they get cranky and they want to punch something, they go away, go down the park and punch the tree. Because at least that way they're not hurting anyone except the tree and themselves. But I must say, and I'm not spooking about my babies, they are my babies, 45 and 41, so they are good fathers and they respect their wives. I think the wives are very happy to have my sons. I think I brought them up too well. They do the cooking and the cleaning and the washing. So at least I know if I want to use my sons in a poster or thing, I know that they're, and I can say it, squeaky clean. So I brought my babies up when their father has actually died, took a massive heart attack playing footy on the footy field. My eldest was about 12-year-old and the youngest was 3. So I've actually brought my lot up by myself and I've remarried again. And my second husband said to me, what do you want to do? All the kids have moved out, they've moved on and got their own kids now. I said, I want to come home, and this is my home. You're on the land of the Ngunnawal people, who are my people, and I have 18 grannies, and I'm a carer, kingship carer, for my 2 little cousins. So I brought Gracie along this morning. I say hello, Gracie.
Hi, Gracie.
So Gracie lives with me full time. I take care of him. I tell you, I had a toilet train again, and I thought to myself, well, my baby's 36-year-old. How do I toilet? What did I do the first time around? It was a challenge. But I'm very pleased to be here this morning to welcome you all here to beautiful Canberra. And one thing, if you haven't been to Canberra before, you'll never get lost. It's a circle. So if you turn up one street and turn down the other street, you'll get to where you are. And you'll always see kangaroos jumping around. So if you go for a walk, watch out for the joeys, because they might want to fight you. Our tradition of welcoming people is one that has been handed down by my people since the beginning of time. Before entering someone else's country, you should announce your arrival and only go in when the traditional owners of the land welcomes you. The reason for this custom is to protect your spirit while you are there and show respect for the first peoples of the land you are entering. It is important for us all to acknowledge and to recognise our unique histories and to gain an understanding, and I think this is why a lot of our people are in custody. Because of the loss of land, we never practice our culture anymore. There's no one, everybody's trying to live work hard, do the right things, send the kids to school. There's a lot of us grannies now rearing up our own grannies because of drugs, alcohol, and most of our people are in where they are incarcerated because they have a problem, and the problem is, and I go out and do a lot of stuff with Don and them out at AMA at the McConaughey Centre, and I went out there and I said to them, I know why they're all in here, is because they have a problem, and to feed that problem, they do crime. But I said to them, I had a problem too, so they look at you and think, what has she done wrong? And it was called nicotine. I was addicted to cigarettes. It helped me. Cigarettes and Beck's powders when I was growing up, when my kids were growing up, to keep me alive. And I said to them, I thought the hardest thing in my life was to give birth to my babies. It wasn't. The hardest thing in my life was to give up cigarettes and nicotine. But we have to change our ways of living. I related to cigarette with a cup of coffee, so I had to change my ways around, have the cup of coffee last, but have me cereals first. So I know Don and them are doing wonderful stuff out there. Well, at least they're trying to do wonderful stuff. And I always say to the young people out there, if you want extra help or if you want to do something else, you go and approach the staff. They're there for you to help you. And because a lot of us have lost their spiritual links and culture and identity, most of them out there because of what they did wrong to feed the habit. I'd like to pay my respect to elders past and present and extend that respect to other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people present. I'd also like to acknowledge David Matthews. I won't say what the positions are. Dawn Taylor and Laurie Collum. And all of you, ladies and gentlemen. In keeping the spirit of friendship and reconciliation, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all here this morning on behalf of my people, the traditional owners of the land you'll be meeting on for the next 3 days, and hope you have a successful conference. Thank you so much.